one was like highly anticipated for a while because they're like, wow, they're trying to mimic Civil War. But, you know, DCEU never had a chance, really. It's a cute attempt. I mean, the movie's not terrible, but anyway, they crammed way too much in there. So, following the events of Man of Steel, you know, Superman and Zod's fight was like destroying the city, and I guess it knocked down like one of Wayne's buildings and like killed like a lot of his employees, so he was all like, man, fuck this dude. And pretty much started like working out massively to try to beat Superman because he knew he was like otherworldly, and he figured just like a strong like human being would be able to take him on. Until he figured out that kryptonite was a thing. So Lex Luthor, who is like this rich, like Tony Stark-esque type dude in the DC world, played by this guy, which was just not a good choice. He finds kryptonite, and what kryptonite is like this glowing green like rock that completely makes Superman a little bitch. He's just completely vulnerable and stuff when he's around it, and turns him mortal pretty much. Kryptonite is actually fragments of Krypton, the world he came from as a baby, that blew up like a long time ago. It's like shards of it went everywhere, and like I guess pieces of it flew to Earth and got captured by, you know, Luthor, I guess, apparently. But Bruce Wayne, you know, goes as Batman and like confiscates a piece of this to fashion it into a spear to fight Superman with. So then, like I said, Batman pursues Superman. Superman pretty much kicks his ass and destroys the Batmobile. Tells him just to quit fucking with him. And Batman's like, nah, bruh. And so he puts on like this armor and has like the kryptonite spear. And he pretty much like kicks Superman's ass for a little while. Like they have this huge fight scene. And then it ultimately ends when Superman's like, oh, I gotta save Martha because his mom's in trouble because Lex Luthor kidnapped her or whatever. So then Bruce Wayne, of course, is like, what did you say? And then he's like, oh, gotta save Martha. And as it turns out, both of their mother's names is Martha. So that's a little thing there. So ultimately, the whole first half of the movie is negated by the fact that their mother shares a name. And that's kind of like the gist I took away from this part. And then they band together to stop Lex. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor gains access to the old Kryptonian ship from the first movie, and he drags Zod's dead body in there and tries to reanimate it using his own blood, and then inadvertently creates Doomsday. So now, on top of all the fuckery, now they have to fight this fucking giant, like, Kryptonian, like, mutant thing that has, like, I don't even know what his ability is. Like, he has, like, all the same powers as Superman, I guess, plus he can, like, just create, like, sonic blast or something, or, like, he's, like, a living, like, nuclear bomb. I don't know. In the midst of all this, Wonder Woman is randomly thrown into the movie just so they can, like, try to start, like, introducing Justice League characters kind of subtly. It's not subtle at all. She's just, like, there for no reason. And the three of them together fight Doomsday, and of course win, but not before Superman sacrifices himself and gets impaled by Doomsday, killing him, just like in the comic book. And so, after his death, quote-unquote, Batman and Wonder Woman are just like, we gotta find more heroes like him, and we gotta start a team to face the evils of the world. And, yeah. And so, basically Justice League. And that's about it. And they have a funeral for Superman and for Clark Kent, and nobody could figure out that the shit's on the same day, minus the fact that the guy looks exactly the same, just minus glasses most of the time. The one good thing I did like is they introduced the Waynes at the very beginning, and it showed him getting murdered for like the 30th time. But it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Lauren Cohan. And you know, with the Flashpoint movie coming out soon, it's gonna probably allude to like showing Thomas Wayne Batman, even though I'm pretty sure now it's just going to be Michael Keaton. It's not going to be Jeffrey Dean Morgan anymore. But it's still a cool little fact. Like, it could have been Thomas Wayne Batman. But anyway, alright, see ya.